According to Wikipedia, dating is a stage of romantic relationships in Western societies whereby two people meet socially with the aim of each assessing the other's suitability as a prospective partner in an intimate relationship. It's a form of courtship consisting of social activities done by the couple either alone or with others. So there you have it, guys. That's a basic definition given by Wikipedia as far as dating is concerned. Now, it doesn't also mention Africans and other races. It talks of Western societies. Nevertheless, there's been a lot of exchange, and counter exchange theories, counter theories on the importance of dating, on what dating is all about. There have been also, assertions from many other quarters that dating is not even important and it should not be there in the first place. I don't know why people will come up with such assertions, but today's episode was on Kenyans on Facebook series. We have the privilege of hearing what Benjamin Zulu has to say on why dating is important and why dating should be, stage that you take time to get to know the other person and actually take them through a crucible test, take them through an acid test to verify if they are compatible with you. And he actually highlights that you should, as a person, resist the temptation into emotional attachments, because once you get into emotional attachment, you your senses are blocked and all your safety measures are compromised. So he's of the idea that dating should be respected for what it is, getting to know your partner, getting to meet socially with aim of assessing if this man, this woman is suitable as a prospective partner who will then qualify into an intimate relationship. Without much ado, my name is Martin and this is Kenyans on Facebook podcast series. We zero into what Benjamin Zulu said, then I also give you like 5 responses from Kenyans on Facebook. Then lastly, I'll give you my own peace of mind on the same. So here we go. Those who keep complaining that your relationships never last long, you're getting it all wrong. Last time you went searching for a car to buy, did you complain that you were not spending long periods in each bazaar? No, on the contrary, you try to spend the least amount of time on each one because what mattered was how quickly you could size them up and know if they got what you were looking for. Similarly, in dating, you want to spend the minimum time possible to weigh out your target and make a decision if they measure up. Then either commence the process of becoming a union or pack up and move to the next candidate. Again, dating means checking compatibility by conversing with a person, not starting an emotional attachment. Those are the exact words of Benjamin Zulu. I've just copy pasted. And here is what Kenyan said. Kenyan on Facebook one says, dating means checking compatibility by conversing with a person and not starting an emotional attachment, i.e., sex included. So she's just echoing what actually Benjamin has highlighted. Then Kenya on Facebook too says, again, dating means checking compatibility by conversing with a person, not starting an emotional attachment. Wengine wetu tulifundishwa dating na wenda wazimu. Okay, Kenyan on Facebook 3 says, some men don't even want to date. They want to visit the women's homes. Oh Lord, these your children. Okay, Kenyan on Facebook 4 says, and dating is not bursting into someone's home when they've not invited you or without their knowledge. I hear you want to prove whether you are dating only you. You will faint for nothing. Lastly, Kenyan on Facebook 5 says, thank you. There's no need of wasting time. If you are incompatible, don't force things. Jitoe. Thanks for reminding me this, Mwalimu. There you have it, guys. That is what Benjamin Zulu said, and those are the comments from Kenyans. And here is my piece of mind I want to submit. You see, the issue is dating, relating, meeting socially, conversing with the aim of assessing whether you're compatible or you're not compatible with this woman, with this man. That's perfect. However, things that control behavior, things that control habits of a man and a woman are not conscious, are not superficial. If they were, I don't think many people have fallen into the trap of, getting into marriage, getting into a relationship with a wrong person, with a wrong man, with a wrong woman. But here is the thing. By the time you're getting into dating, remember you have a life, you have a past life you had. There's a life that you had as a woman, as a man, and chances are this life was characterized with starved, emotional, you know, emotional nourishment. So you're starved emotionally, you're starved mentally, you're starved spiritually. So you grow up without starvation, you grow up without yearning, without longing, without emptiness. You grow up, like something, you're lacking something. You look okay physically, you look okay. If it's a woman, you look beautiful, you look very attractive, you have all the hips in the right place, you have all supportive documents in the right place. But guess what? Internally, something is missing. That's what I'm calling emotional starvation. So if you're starved emotionally, guess what? You're hungry. And a hungry man, there's no logic for a person who is hungry. They'll quickly want to get into a place where they satisfy what their hunger. So for me, the reason why most relationships, most dating don't serve its purpose is because most people get into dating when they haven't assessed, when they haven't taken stock of their, their single life or their early childhood life and what starvation they went through. Were you emotionally starved as a woman? Were you never appreciated? Were you never did you like feel the love of your father as a woman? Because it's believed the love of a father to the daughter is very key, is very important to build confidence and that ability to assertively run away or stay away from a relationship that is seemingly dangerous. So if you're coming into this relationship, into this dating stuff, and those, uh, you have that starvation, guess what? You can't help yourself. Without your knowledge, the conversation we're talking about will alongside go with emotional attachment. And before you know it, you have already exchanged sexual intimacy or the sexual, exchange that has taken place. And once that takes place, you can either get pregnant. That's where so many women, I think, fall into the trap. They get pregnant the first time because that's what happens. So for me, I'll say that before you even think of dating, sit down, take stock of your earlier life. Look at your family. How are you brought up? What starvation did you go through? If it's just food starvation, that's fine. But if it's what you call ego food, and then you lacked emotional, celebration, affirmation, and all that, get to sort that one out before you get into dating. Otherwise, you may have all the good intentions and good thought, but at the end of the day, it's not the consciousness that plays or calls the shots of your life. It is your subconscious programming, which has to do so much about what you downloaded when you're being brought up by your mother and your father. That's where the deal is, that's where the issue is. So work on that, and I believe next time you get into another dating, you won't be a victim. You will see it come to edge and will decide whether this man or this woman is the right one for you. Thank you and see you tomorrow.